Today is Ember Friday in September. The readings will come from OC 14, 1 to 10. It's also known as Hosea. And Luke 7, 36 to 50. And so let's begin. In nomine Patris et Filii et Spiritus Sancti. Amen. A reading from the book of the prophet Osee. Let Samaria perish, because she hath stirred up her God to bitterness. Let them perish by the sword, let their little ones be dashed, and let the women with child be ripped up. Return, O Israel, to the Lord thy God, for thou hast fallen down by thy iniquity. Take with you words, and return to the Lord, and say to him, Take away all iniquity, and receive the good, and we will render the calves of our lips. Assyria shall not save us. We will not ride upon horses, neither will we say any more, The works of our hands are our gods. But thou wilt have mercy on the fatherless that is in thee. I will heal their breaches, I will love them freely, for my wrath is turned away from them. I will be as the dew. Israel shall spring as the lily, and his root shall shoot forth as that of Libanus. His branches shall spread, and his glory shall be as the olive tree, and his smell as that of Libanus. They shall be converted that sit under his shadow. They shall live upon wheat, and they shall blossom as a vine. His memorial shall be as the wine of Libanus. Ephraim shall say, What have I to do any more with idols? I will hear him, and I will make him flourish like a green fir tree. From me is thy fruit found. Who is wise, and he shall understand these things? Prudent, and he shall know these things. For the ways of the Lord are right, and the just shall walk in them, but the transgressors shall fall in them. Deo gratias. Continuation of the Holy Gospel according to St. Luke. Gloria tibi Domine. And one of the Pharisees desired him to eat with him. And he went into the house of the Pharisee, and sat down to meat. And behold, a woman that was in the city, a sinner, when she knew that he sat at meat in the Pharisee's house, brought an alabaster box of ointment. And standing behind at his feet, she began to wash his feet with tears, and wiped them with the hairs of her head, and kissed his feet, and anointed them with ointment. And the Pharisee who had invited him, seeing it, spoke within himself, saying, This man, if he were a prophet, would know surely who and what manner of woman this is that toucheth him, that she is a sinner. And Jesus answering said to him, Simon, I have somewhat to say to thee. But he said, Master, say it. A certain creditor had 2 debtors. The one owed 500 pence, and the other 50. And whereas they had not wherewith to pay, he forgave them both. Which therefore of the 2 loveth him most? Simon answering said, I suppose that he to whom he forgave most. And he said to him, Thou hast judged rightly. And turning to the woman, he said unto Simon, Dost thou see this woman? I entered into thy house. Thou gavest me no water for my feet, but she with tears hath washed my feet, and with her hairs hath wiped them. Thou gavest me no kiss, but she, since she came in, hath not ceased to kiss my feet. My head with oil thou hast not anointed, but she with ointment hath anointed my feet. Wherefore I say to thee, many sins are forgiven her, because she hath loved much. But to whom less is forgiven, he loveth less. And he said to her, Thy sins are forgiven thee. And they that sat at meat with him began to say within themselves, Who is this that forgiveth sins also? And he said to the woman, Thy faith hath made thee safe. Go in peace. Laus tibi Christe.